All right, shalom and good evening. Going in the evening now. Late afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Randy here. Been extremely busy. First of all, it has been excessively hot out lately. I mean, I've been here now going on 3 years, and I can't mention a summer in the last 2 that was as hot as this one, but this has been an extremely hot week, and I have been working on a project that I've always wanted to learn, and that is laving out a shingle roof and making a shingle roof into a metal roof, and I'm learning how to do that right now. And that is a good skill set to have because it's different, in concept as opposed to putting on a new metal roof, because you're not doing the insulation or anything, but you have to do the laving. So I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow. But that's what I've been doing in this heat. And the more and more I see it and the more and more I experience it, the only way that you're going to really learn certain things, is the hard way. And that's where hard work comes in. And if you work hard at it and putting your hand to the plow and, learning all that you can, because this is a great opportunity to be able to learn these different skill sets when it comes to building. Because it takes time to learn how to do these things. It's not something that you can learn on the weekend. It's something that you have to, constantly do and learn and be active in. This is why it's so important to look into apprenticeships and, learning real skills. So critical. But that's not the point of the video. The video, I wanted to talk about a topic that I've experienced myself. I'm sure most of you may have experienced it. It is dealing with the concept of the 5 stages of awakening. I think it's Eric Kubler-Ross or somebody's, I don't remember her name. But she invented this chart called the 5 stages of awakening. So what happens when somebody's paradigm is challenged? When we deal with the concept of a situation in this world happening. That's a paradigm shift, because your world is being changed. And when your world is being changed, you're going to go through these stages. First stage, as we know it, is denial. We are in a denial state about whatever thing that we may be blocked from seeing. Then you have the anger phase. As you're going through this experience of your paradigm being challenged. And it could range from a wide variety of subjects. Not only external, but internal things that may be happening. So you go through anger, and you're experiencing this anger. And then you go to, I believe, it's bargaining. What could you have done differently? What can you, all of these stages that you go through. And then you go to depression, where, you've really thought everything through, and you're depressed about it. You're depressed about coming to this realization, whatever it may be. Then there is acceptance, where you accept the situation for what it is. You've gone through those 5 stages, and you're accepting now of the situation that you're faced with. Now you've accepted that paradigm change. And as a result of that, you can move on. You can move on because, hey, there's nothing else to do. You've accepted the current situation. And my question always is to people that I talk to from time to time is like, what stage are you at with whatever particular issue that you may be dealing with? Are you still in a denial phase? Are you still in a stage of depression? Are you still in a stage of bargaining? Are you still in a stage of anger? What stage are you in? And because the idea is that you're going to want to get out of these stages as quickly as possible and move on to acceptance, because when you accept a certain situation for what it is, then you can move on from it, and you can build from it, and you can learn from it, and you can grow from it, instead of being in these stages that admittedly we all go through, and whatever issue or challenge that we seem to be having, apply it to yourself wherever it may apply, if it applies. But the idea is simple. What you want to ask yourself the question, and I ask myself the question, like, at what stage am I at in any particular situation that I may be, challenged or encountered with, because then, whether the solution is spiritual or natural, you can act on that when you're in the acceptance phase. Where are you? And what are you doing to, move yourself along? Just a thought, because a lot of people that have not prepared, a lot of people that have not done what they need to do, they're going to go through this all at once. I mean, it's just going to be something that is just, the Bible talks about in these days, men's hearts shall fail them for fear. I just would not want to be in that situation. And, a wise man foreseeth the danger, and he prepares his house. And so you don't want to go through, situations like that in red. You want to definitely stay in the green and get it right and go through it so that you can go on to the place of acceptance where you need to be. All right, shalom. Have a blessed day.